So here's one indicator I'm going to share with you for growth, which I find fascinating. It's the world's tallest skyscrapers. You might think this is not a good indicator of global growth. It's architecture. Vikram, how can this be helpful? Let's just use a little history lesson first, then I'll explain why. In 1929, we had 40 Wall Street, and then the Chrysler Building, and then the Empire State Building. Those three buildings competed against each other to be the world's tallest. That resulted, right after, in the Great Depression. In 1973 and 74, we had the world's tallest towers move to the Sears Tower and the World Trade Center. And then we had a decade of stagflation that felt like a real economic malaise overtook the world. In 1997, the world's tallest tower moved to Malaysia, the Petronas Towers. And then we had the Asian financial crisis. In 1999, they started construction of Taipei 101 at the home of the technology boom, at least from a hardware semiconductor sense. And then we had the tech bubble. In 2007, within weeks of global equity markets peaking, the Guinness Book of World Records described the Burj Dubai as the world's tallest freestanding structure. And then we had the global financial crisis. So why does this indicator work? It works for three reasons. Number one, skyscrapers are never built with 100% equity. Usually banks have to be confident. Number two, they also are speculative. It ends up being that most of these towers are built by developers, and then they try to attract the tenants. So there is a speculative instinct. And thirdly, this is hubris. This is overconfidence. We do not need towers so tall anymore. If you've been to the top of the Burj Dubai, I have been there, you'll realize the view. The view, what is the view there? The view is sand followed by water. You know what the view is 50 floors lower? Sand followed by water. If you are to build the world's tallest tower, please allow us to see something from the windows. Put it near the Himalayan mountains, someplace. Okay, so this is a good history lesson, but again, you and everyone in the room, history is nice, but we want to know, where are we going? So now I'm going to give you a website that I encourage all of you in this room to visit. It's a website that very few business people and economists pay attention to, but I pay very close attention to it. It's called skyscraperpage.com. And on this website, it will tell you not only where the world's tallest towers are, but where they will be. And this is what the website tells you right now. It tells you that currently under construction, Saudi Arabia is building a 1-kilometer high tower in Jeddah. Now, if history is any good lesson, this implies a global economic slowdown forthcoming. This implies Saudi Arabia is due for real significant economic difficulties. By the way, Saudi Arabia is a country we would rather not have economic difficulties in, right? Highly unstable situation that has me very concerned.